welcome back to my channel studybee. Here I am with a new video for Oxford Cambridge English Grade 1, and today we are going to start a new chapter. So over here if you remember, our last chapter was the grandma's glasses, and then we have learned about some signs and labels. Alright, now over here I am with the new chapter, that is our senses. So on your screen you can see the pictures and the topic is our senses. So let me explain what is senses. Senses is something that you have the ability. As a human being, we have quite a lot of senses, but there are 5 main senses that everybody have since they are born, and later on these senses will develop more. Like when a baby is born, they are able to do what? They can see us, they can hear us, they can smell, they can taste, and they can touch. Alright, they have these senses already when they are born. But there are also some senses that are developed when you get bigger and elder lately. For example, they can smell, but they don't know what is the smell of. So the detection of the smell, they don't know what is the smell of. For example, the detection of touch. Is this a soft touch? Is it like very spooky touch? So these are the senses that will develop when you will grow older and older. Alright, so it's the sixth sense, we call it. Like our mother says, oh, my sixth sense is very sharp. So they can sixth sense like something is going to happen, or they say like there is something wrong. Okay, so we call it that a sixth sense. So these are the 5 main senses that are very important, and everybody, when the children is born, when the baby is born, they all have it. So what are the 5 senses? So open up your palm, open up your hand. On your hand you have 5 fingers. So we will name every 5 senses on our hand. So first is see. See means to ability to see through our eyes. How do we see? We see through our eyes. Okay, so see is S-E-E, see. The second is hear. Hear is to hear something, to hear a conversation, to hear a music, to hear your mother's scolding. Alright, to hear me right now, you are hearing me through the video. So that is the sense, like you are hearing the sound of a horn. So here we hear through our ear, correct. So how do we hear? Through our ear, and the hair spelling is H-E-A-R. Okay, so we hear through our ear. Okay, done with the second thing. Now the third thing. What is the third smell? Yes, smell. Okay, we do have a nose on our face, right? There is a purpose of a nose. So nose help us to smell. We can smell bad smell, good smell, the perfume smell, the fragrance of the garden. When we go into the garden, we can smell, oh, very nice fragrance is coming from here because of the flowers. Alright, so we smell through our nose. Okay, what are the spelling of smell? S-M-E-L-L, smell. Right. The second is taste. We do taste through our tongue. So when you say, oh, this is the delicious food, this is a spicy food, this is sweet, this is not sweet, this is sour, so this is taste. So you taste through your tongue. Our tongue have the taste buds that will detect the taste of the something. For example, the lemon is sour, the ice cream is sweet, right? So this is how you taste through your tongue. So taste is T-A-S-T-E, taste. How do we taste? We taste through our tongue. Touch. So how you touch? Touch through your hand. So when you touch something, you know this is a soft, this is firm, this is hard. So you touch something. For example, you close your eyes. You just allow to touch. You can touch something near you and you can tell, is this smooth or this is hard or this is very spooky. Spooky means like have lots of needles or something. So touch. We touch through our hands, right? So how we do spell touch? T-O-U-C-H. Touch. Right. So how many senses we learned today? Yes, we learned 5 senses that are very important. See, hear, smell, taste, touch. Okay, count with me on your fingers. We have 5 fingers, right? So 1 finger, 1 sense. We see through our eyes. We hear through our ears. We smell through our nose. We taste through our tongue. And we touch through our hand. Very good. Okay, so these are the 5 basic senses you have to remember, and try to remember the spellings also. Alright? Let's go. Move on to the next thing. Over here they say these are called the 5 senses. Parts of our body help us to use the 5 senses. The parts pick up the information goes to our brain. Yes. How we know that the thing I am seeing is not good, right? So for example, if you smell something, so you tell your mom, oh, I smell something bad. So how do you know that the thing you are smelling is bad? Yes, because your brain knows what is a bad smell, what is a good smell. Bad smell means when something is burning. So you know something is burning in the kitchen. So you tell your mom, I think you have let the stove on. Something is burning. So the brain detects that smell and tells you, okay, this smell is not good. Alright? For example, when you are going to the perfume shop, you check the smells of multiple perfumes or body sprays. But some smells are very sharp. You don't like it. They are sweet, but it's very sharp for you. Your brain tells you, okay, this is very sharp. Sorry, this is not my taste. Alright? So the main thing is our senses is the thing that goes to the brain, and our brain tell us, okay, this is something that is not good. So we tell them, okay, this is not good. So for example, if your brain doesn't have that thought, if brain doesn't do the process, how will you know? Right? Something like same as a computer. So what we are doing, we are typing on a keyboard. Alright? So keyboard is what? Keyboard is, just imagine, is a part of your body like nose. Okay? Nose is smelling something. What is the smelling? The keyboard is because we type. So you type your name, for example, ALI. So the computer will process it and display in your screen, ALI. Same thing our body do. Nose will detect the smell and then it tell your brain, okay, this is good or this is bad. Alright? So let's see our thing. Sight. We see things with our eyes. We see light and color, correct? You can detect the color, right? If for example our brain cannot process, we will not be able to differentiate the colors. For example, you see the clear difference with black and white color because your brain tells you this is black color, this is white color, but our eyes are just seeing the colors, right? Nose. Smell. We smell with our nose. Nostrils in the nose pick up the smell. Who is picking up the smell? Nostrils. Right. Just like in my example of a computer, who is picking up our letters when we are typing? keyboard, right? So in nose we have nostrils that is picking up the smell and will send to your brain. Okay, in eyes we have so many parts. We have retina, cornea, our eyeball. So it's a multiple thing in eyes that are detecting our colors, but the main thing is our eyes. All right, then comes to hearing. We hear with our ears. We can hear quiet sounds and loud sounds, right? We can hear the quiet sounds and loud sounds. The music, oh, this is very loud music, I don't like. But when someone is talking very lightly, we say, oh, can you speak a bit loud? Okay? In ears, we have the eardrums that are hearing the sounds and will tell to your brain, okay, this is the sound of cat. This is the sound of dog. Taste. We taste with our tongue. The tongue tells us if the food is sweet or sour. So the tongue tells us the food is sweet or sour or you don't like it, right? Because in tongue we have the taste buds. So they will tell our brain, okay, this is sweet, this is sour, this is spicy. Alright? The last is touch. We touch and feel things with our hands to find out if they are soft or hard, smooth or rough, right? If you see when you go shopping, your mother will check the stuff of your shirt, the stuff of their clothes, just to see if it is soft or rough, because we can touch it and we can tell, our hands can tell that is it soft or hard, it is smooth or rough. All right, so we have 5 senses, right? So I hope you will remember that and how we can detect these 5 senses. Word cloud. Word cloud, you remember what is the word cloud? Yes, the words that we have to remember and their spellings. Word cloud is brain. Brain over here, right? Where is our brain? Inside this skull. Alright, so brain is B-R-A-I-N. Brain. Alright, rough. R-O-U-G-H. Rough. Rough is something when you touch something and you don't feel like it's comfortable, like the carpet. Yeah, the carpet is when you touch the carpet with your hand, you find it a bit rough. Okay, if the carpet is very used for a very long time, it will be a rough carpet. And then if you touch your shirt, it will be very smooth. All right, so rough and smooth are opposite to each other. Brain, rough, sour. Sour is like the taste of lemon. When you taste the lemon, it's like you squint your eyes because it's very sour, right? So the sour is S-O-U-R. Sour. Brain, rough, sour. Some more words that you need to remember are see. We see through our eyes. So this is S-E-E, not S-E-A. S-E-A is another sea. That means the sea with the water one, alright? But when you are talking about see, it means the seeing through our eyes. The next is hair. Hair, also similar word, similar sound. Hair with our hair on our head. Your hair is very black, right? So that one is H-A-I-R, hair. This one is hair. Hair through our ears, okay? The loud sound, the smooth sound. So H-E-A-R, hair. Alright? Then we have smell. So smell, S-M-E-L-L. Again, we have a similar word, not a similar word, but actually the similar sound word, that is small. But small spelling is S-M-A-L-L. This is smell, S-M-E-L-L. Alright? Then another one is touch. Right. So touch, T-O-U-C-H, touch. Then comes our taste. Taste with our tongue, T-A-S-T-E. A-S-T-E, taste. So this is some additional words that is very important to remember, and what are their meanings. Brain, rough, sour, see, hear, smell, touch, and taste. Alright, so that's all for this video. Let's see you in the next video and we will continue this chapter. Thank you.